on everybody? It's Dion here, and today we're back at you with another mod showcase. How did this get broken? Alright, well today we're reviewing one epic mod that I just recently found out about. This is called Modular Bosses. What this mod does is it basically adds in a ton of epic new bosses and items, although they don't seem to have a length file, which means it just says item blah 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 instead of actually saying let's spell. However, this mod adds in a ton of crazy new bosses, and that's not the half of it. The coolest thing about this mod is that pretty much everything in it is customizable, hence the name modular. So for instance, you can customize the health, drops, and damage done by all the mobs in their own config file, and there's all these epic weapons. So first off, we have the scythe. When you right click it, you throw it, and it actually becomes an entity which spins around and follows you around until it gets back to you, in which case it returns into your inventory. And let's just summon a pig real quick. Obviously does loads of damage, which I'm pretty sure you can customize as well. Next up we have the Legends Bow, which is the most epic bow I've ever seen. Everything's all 3D and animated, and when you fully drop back, it gets this epic little light effect, and it becomes a different projectile. So if you don't drop back all the way, it becomes an arrow, and it's not actually limping and falling to the ground like that. As you can see by where it lands, it's just a rendering effect. I don't know what the deal is with that. But if you don't drop back, it's a regular arrow, but if you drop back all the way, it becomes a special projectile, which is especially cool because it's not affected by gravity. It just goes in a straight shot from wherever you shoot it, unlike a regular bow and arrow. And finally, we have the Legend Sword, which when you right click it, takes you to a special dimension, which I'll talk about later. So let's get right into the mob. So first off, we have the skull. Oh, I think I'm gonna be peaceful. Oh no, that's silly of me. I forgot. These eggs are different from regular eggs. Instead of right-clicking them on the ground like that, you right-click in the air, and it throws out the mob, and where it spawns in. So this is the skull. Doesn't really do much. It just flies around you, being annoying. It has like 10 hit points, I want to say. Look at that. It's super angry now. Let's go into game mode S. And there we go. Here's the skull. Doesn't really do much at all. Just a little nuisance. So let's see. Throw the scythe, and there, down it goes. Yeah, not very intimidating, although one thing that's cool is that it does get angrier and angrier as it flies around you. So if you notice, it starts off as being yellow, and then it slowly progresses to being red. Now it's a red skull flying around your head, being annoying, and there it goes, dead. Also, the mob eggs do not go away when you throw them, which is another thing that's very... Next up, we have the Golem. This mod, or mob, I think is slightly bugged because it is supposed to take the appearance of whatever block you throw it on. So for instance, dirt is the default, or it's even supposed to do cobblestone, sandstone, and obsidian as well, although for some reason it doesn't. Oops, I right clicked it. And yes, as you can see, I am falling out of the void. You might think it's a glitch, but no. The reason why it is an empty dimension is because the way the dimension works is that you, or the admin, or of the server, or whatever you're playing on, you go on into the config, and then you set up structures that can spawn in that dimension. Alright, so yeah, here we go. We have the Golem, 10 HP default, not very impressive. He just walks around and throws some dirt at you, and there we go, down it goes, and it drops nothing because I haven't set up anything for it to drop. This is what the skull drop, but as I keep saying, you can change them. So let's get the rest of these eggs out, so we don't have to keep going back to this chest. And then we'll go on to the next level mobs, and we'll save this one for last. This is the most epic mob I've ever seen, and that is the thumbnail mob. So let's go on to the Chorp Chorp. This is some sort of giant slug thingy. Everything in this mod is super HD and 3D and textured and stuff. And okay, maybe I should get myself some diamond armor. Alright, so there we go. I got myself some diamond armor and a whole stack of enchanted golden apples. So now we'd be more than equipped to deal with anything these mobs can throw at us. So the Chorp Chorp, the only thing he does besides walking around with epic walking animation, and of course hitting you if you get close to him like any other mob, he shoots these little missing textured blobs of slime at you with an epic noise, and they just do damage. And there we go, down he goes. Oh no, he's sad because he's dead and I killed him. And again, he drops dirt because, yeah, it's customizable. Next up we have the Heavy Chorp, which is a massive Chorp Chorp with a different texture. Sprays even more slowing slime down. And other than just looking cool and being a big old fatty, he doesn't really do much. Oops, I spawned in loads. And I went to the dimension again. Gosh darn. Okay, so now we can get a better view of what these heavy torps look like. They're pretty much massive slug creatures. For some reason I can't use the bow whenever I get out of that dimension. Let's see if I kill something. Oh god, they're both spraying me at the same time. No! No, get over here. Okay, I killed you. Now can I... Ah! Alright, let's get this stupid sword out of our inventory. And let's kill this... Okay, I don't understand why the bow's not working. But, as well as using the scythe as a projectile, you can also... Wow, I killed you! Why are you shooting at me? You can also just use it as a melee weapon, which is why there's 20 attack damage. What? That's super weird. I don't know why this bow's not working. Maybe if I get myself a new... Oh, I am dumb. It is because you need arrows to use the bow, as you do for pretty much any other bow. I don't know why that's different. I guess I just don't know how to play Minecraft. Anyways, next mob. Oh, can I hunger up real quick before we fight? The mighty Moldorm. And apparently, this is a video game reference, but I do not know it, so forgive me. And this is a giant caterpillar-like creature who just went out of run. There we go. So this thing is pretty funky, and it has a really weird hitbox. Okay, and it throws you up in the air. Whoa! Okay, I don't like being bouncy. Please stop that. Thank you very much. It has a weird hitbox, and if I just put hitbox on, okay, apparently that's hitbox in its head. And stop bouncing me everywhere. Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. So I just pressed F3 and B to bring up hitboxes, and I don't remember how it wants me to hit it, but I'm just gonna keep on. Stop bouncing me, swing at it until I can figure out how to kill it. A lot of these mobs don't really have the best detailed descriptions of like what they do or how to kill them or anything like that. So we're just gonna keep swinging and stuff, and I'm sure eventually we'll find its weak spot. But no, stop it! Stop avoiding me. Get back here, you. Maybe if I try and use the sword, hopefully I don't right-click it again. And stop running away from me! Maybe this massive arena was the wrong spot for this showcase. Aha! Get back here!
A few moments later.
Oh my god, I'm flying! No, I'm gonna die! Wow. That was unexpected. I think I'm just gonna peaceful this, because I really don't know how on earth you're supposed to kill this thing. It's probably something to do with a video game reference. It's probably like... Maybe you have to like jump on its head or something, but I really don't have patience for trying to figure that out. So now on to the next mob. All right, now we're getting on to some more unique stuff. We have a tick. This just looks like your regular old creepy tick, but it does have a coolness factor. Every time it bites you, it actually drains your blood and becomes bigger. As you can see, this tick is now much bigger than what it originally was. So that's the tick now. And of course, it gives me... Wait, it doesn't. Oh, I thought it gave me slowness. But that's... Oops. Okay, nobody saw that. That was the wrong mob study. But that's the original tick. And then, we'll let this one bite me, not that one. As you can see, it gets bigger, 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 bigger. And okay, it does more damage now that my gapple wore off. Okay, so the tick is a very disgusting creature, as you can probably guess. But yeah, it's actually a really cool feature to have in a mob that gets bigger as it does damage to you. Kind of like the Witherstorm, it's bigger as it sucks out more stuff. Now, let's go to the eyeball octopus. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It is an octopus with a massive eyeball, with one exception. It spawns a massive epic laser to attack you, like the Guardian, only a lot cooler. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Epic Eyeball, but you're gonna have to die before you kill me. Oh, that was so cool. Apparently the eyeball octopus can withstand one hit from the scythe, but definitely not two. That's so cool. It's like a boomerang. Alright, well that's the eyeball octopus. Not too special, but now this one. This is probably my favorite one. Okay, I'm on fire. As you can see, it has a epic model and a variety of awesome attacks. First one right here, we got a flamethrower. Summons epic flame particles and shoots them at you. I've never seen any flame particles quite like it. And as you can see, it has hitboxes automatically visible. I have my hitboxes turned off, so I don't know why they're showing. Let's see, do some other attacks. I know you can do it. There it goes, running towards me, and BAM! It just straight up kicked me in the face, launched me all the way on top of my arena. Alright, now let's kill this thing. Just kidding. Jump. Okay, and that wasn't the best showcase of that ability. Come on, do it again. Yeah, there you go. Ready? Boom! Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That, what it does right there, is it jumps up into air with its rocket boosters, and then shakes the ground and my screen around it, and like an earthquake. Alright, let's kill this thing, you might be thinking. But wait, why can't I damage it? Is this like the Moldorm? No, this is actually not like the Moldorm. There's a special way to damage it. I think it just uppercutted me or something. There's a special way to kill this mob, which is really cool. Okay, he does not like being hurt. I almost died, even with my epic golden apple regeneration on. Alright. Oh, I've never seen that one before. He just bent down and ground pounded that ground at me. Alright, there we go. I knocked him over, and he shook my screen really epically. But oh no, he seems to be closing his furnace, which is open and was spilling his guts everywhere. And now he's super angry at me for doing that. So, that is how you do this fight. You have to weaken it by, or you have to, not weaken it, but you have to knock it down by hitting it in the knees. Come on, you can die. You can fall down. There you go. And then, when he's down, hit him in his furnace, and then he will epically die in a cloud of smoke and flame and drop a single piece of dirt, which is a pretty common theme with mobs in this mod. That was definitely one of my favorite mobs, probably second only to the main boss. However, next we have the Tatters entity. This one is super cool because of this epically modeled model and its AI. It has the scythe, as you can see, just like this one. Ow, it landed a hit, and the scythe behaves in the same way as mine does. And this guy, the Tatters, he just runs around avoiding loads of attacks from me, dodges arrows and stuff like an Enderman. Look, every time I try to shoot him, boom, cloud of smoke and disappear. Oh, I hit him that time, that's weird. There we go. So apparently his dodging is a bit strange, but yeah, the Tatters is super epic. He teleports around. Okay, apparently I can hit him more reliably with the scythe. Wait, that's not, which one's mine? Where'd my scythe go? Okay, there we go. Now he has two scythes. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, I think that hit him. So the scythe seems to be the most reliable way to kill him. And that is the Tatters again. Not very impressive with the attack now, but you can, of course, customize everything. You could even make waves of these mobs come at you, and they only spawn in more if all of them have died, with a block creative mode that I don't really know how to use, but I'll show you at the end of the video. Anyways, alright, next up we have the Shade Howler. Look at this thing. So apparently the guy likes using the Ender Dragon crystal textures, because that is the Ender Dragon crystal textures, and as well as the Eyeball Octopus. But the Shade Howler is like a black, it's like a super black gorilla with blue feet, and he's constantly howling at me, and he gives you blindness too when he hits. So you better definitely want to watch out for this guy. He's very hard to get to, and he knocks you away. Look, I can't even get to him because he keeps knocking me away. Use range damage. There we go. That got him. So yeah, Shade Howler. Again, I don't know, like, a lot of people that I've seen that did reviews of this didn't really seem to grasp the concept of everything is super configurable. It's like, oh, it has 10 health and it drops dirt. But these mobs are definitely very awesome, even with their limited health and stuff. Alright, now on to the main guy, the one you've all been waiting for, the one in the thumbnail, the Sandworm. Let's throw him straight up into the air and watch this beast come. He didn't even get to see it because he ate me. That's a special thing with the Sandworm. If you go into his mouth, he teleports you to this dimension. Alright, now that I've died, he has gone away. So let's just go into creative for this, because you're going to need to be a bird's eye view of this epic creature. Look at that. Tell me that is not the coolest thing you've ever seen in Minecraft. It is so flippin' massive. And he just jumps into the air and then slowly burrows his way down into the ground. This is definitely one of the best animated mobs I've seen. Besides, of course, from Mousy's mobs, which will probably permanently retain the throne. But just for this epic diving animation, it actually reminds me of the Sandworm from Danger Zone, which is probably has a more consistent diving animation, because when his head turns, the body doesn't turn but follows in the same path it was previously. But this is a sandworm. Doesn't seem to do much from what I can tell, besides jump around and be epic, and of course teleport you to dimension if you get into his mouth. So let's just go into game mode S. Oops, I'm still in my phone mode. This is not going to end well. No. Oh god! I respawned and he ate me as soon as I respawned. That was rude. Alright, let's see. So if you spawn the sandworm over here, he keeps teleporting me! Alright, so yeah, that is the giant sandworm. Absolutely massive, absolutely epic. Crazy modeling and animating on all of these mobs. But now, I would just go ahead and show you some of the other stuff. I'm bouncing on him. The other stuff in this mod that I don't fully comprehend, but I will just show it to you anyways. Alright, so if we go over here, this peacefulness, and back to normal. Alright, let's go to the tab with the blocks. So we have a bunch of fluids in here, which I don't seem to know what caused them. We have the control block, which is what basically does everything. Look at this. It's a bunch of stuff like what? Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, done. Yeah, okay, so what this does is there a bottom to use? Okay, no, it's just that. So you can put in input here, or a trigger, or what it triggers, and then the output. I really don't know how to use this, but it's used for like controlling spawn waves, stuff like that. But what I do know is that it has an epic texture. Like, what even is this thing? Okay, so now we have portal block and portal landing. What? I saw that. It just like, whoa. Okay, that's just this thing. Whenever you hold the bow in your inventory, it like does this weird thing to your hotbar, and that's why it looks red. So, but portal block. What are you? I've never. What on earth? What is this? Apparently this is a portal. It just spawns that blackness around it. And then we have portal landings. Okay, I don't really know what any of this stuff is, like I said. But what I do know, this stuff is actually pretty cool. Phase fire. So it says it puts you into limbo when you walk into it. Plays the sound and breaks the fire. I don't know where the fire comes from, but it puts you into limbo, which makes you all ghostly and stuff, which is epic. And it says it allows you to interact with like entities that can only be interacted with in limbo, but I don't know what those are. I've never seen one while in here. So yeah, so there's some pretty confusing stuff, but the one thing I do know is that the mobs and the concept is absolutely epic. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this mod showcase. If you enjoyed, definitely remember to smash a like on this one, share this video with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to check out the download, it'll be in the description so you can play with it yourself. This is 1.8, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out.